What's up everybody? Simon here. In this episode, we're going to talk about, is a 401k still worth it, or what's happening with 401k investment. So the 401k originally got released in about the 60s, and the 401k was meant to supplement a retirement. It wasn't meant to take over a retirement. And people have been investing in the 401k and planning it to be as their main retirement, which I think is a crazy idea. And in fact, companies really ran with the 401k because it's cheaper to them. They didn't want to pay out the pension. They could match a certain percentage as long as you're continuing to be an employee into the 401k. And then there are fees and costs and everything associated with it that people don't understand. So I wanted to make a video that talks about the 401k because I personally don't invest in the 401k. Now, it's a tax advantage retirement savings account. Initially seemed like a game changer and everybody was on the hype, and even today people are on the hype, where an employer can match your compensation contribution. It allows you to reduce your taxable income when you invest in the 401k. However, beneath the surface, there's all these things that they don't tell you about. So there are hidden fees and costs that can eat away at your savings over time. There's investment fees, management fees. They seem minuscule in the beginning, but can really impact your total portfolio. Also, 401ks limit your investment options, and depending who you have managing your 401k really can affect its performance. So your plan administrator and employer confine you to a selection of certain investments that you have no control over. The lack of flexibility can really hurt the diversity of your portfolio, so you got to keep that in mind. Also, 401ks in a divorce are cut in half. So this investment could also not be yours if you're married in one of these states and get a divorce. You got to keep that in mind. Now, comparison options with a 401k versus an IRA, for example, can sound like a great choice because your employer is matching, but keep in mind that's during your employment period with limited options to take the money out. There are also vesting schedules which can affect your total bring in income. There are also vesting schedules which can affect when you actually can collect your money. So 401ks may not bring that full value to your investment portfolio. Of course, check with your advisor. However, they are maybe not the vehicle for you in long term. And rebranding the 401k as retirement plans is really not an honest rebranding. Freezing people's pension plans and not offering pension plans actually hurt the employees, not the companies. And what allowed people to do and companies to do is just put more money into the stock market to invest in the 401k. So the people really making more money off the 401k are these investors and these investment companies that are basically taking your money back and investing it, charging fees, percentages, and so forth, and you're pumping back the money that you earned back into the economy. On top of that, I read that a lot of employers are not matching as much anymore or are matching less. So it even makes the 401k an unattractive option. You can't collect your 401k until a certain time period or age. And this basically means that if you do, you're going to get heavily taxed anyway. With Social Security income almost being obsolete, 401k not really contributing, and pensions being gone, you got to plan for your retirement in different ways. My personal favorite is real estate. I always say, I'm going to live more conservatively with the investments, and I try to check myself before doing those investments all the time, especially after being burned so many times with so many small to good size investments. With the IRAs, investments into the stock market, if you go in the S&P 500, I think you would have a better return than a 401k plan anyway. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Do you think 401ks are a thing of the past? Are they the corporation's way to just continue keeping your money and investing it? Is it a retirement plan like they're claiming it to be? Is it really a benefit, or is it actually a problem where your money over a certain amount of time is really not getting used in its best value? Can you make more money in other aspects such as an IRA, self-investments, real estate, etc., where you could have a better chance of becoming a millionaire or a better investor? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Also, guys, check out the Ideal Hour podcast. This is a podcast that I have with special guests that talk about taxation, investments, you name it, they're on there and they're sharing their feedback and advice. And those guests are handpicked by me. So it's not just some random people coming on. They are skilled and talented and probably worth your time. So check out the Ideal Hour podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple. Thanks for watching. And I hope you guys let me know what you think of the 401k. I'm starting to think it's not a good idea. Thanks.